Welcome back to the channel, Ninjas. F- here with F-TV, and we're back with another Legends Best Farms of the Week video. This is going to be for the week starting September 25th, 2023. First up, I want to thank you guys for the support on the last video. Clearly, this is a series that people want to see. So thank you so much for that, and let's go ahead and get it started. Now, when you opened your application this morning, you may have received a notification that no other tournament was scheduled. Nobody knows what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure if anybody has reached out to Ludia, but currently there is no tournament. This has happened before, where the tournament does say coming soon. However, I don't think we've ever received a message that says no other tournament has been scheduled. So as of right now, and I waited until noon Eastern time, there is still no tournament scheduled. So take that for what you will. If one does come later, my general advice on tournament is to always go as hard as you possibly can, regardless of who the tournament character is, simply because tournament is your number one source of mutagen in this game. And even if you don't need the DNA of the character, you still want as much mutagen as you can, and it's a one-to-one relationship between your score and the amount of mutagen you get at the end. So always push as hard as you can in tournament if you need mutagen, and if you're playing this game, you most likely need mutagen. So there you go. Always go hard in tournament. Let's look at the challenges for the week. Looks like we're going to do some sort of Raft challenge here. Yes, Raft's Rage is going to be your first challenge. This is currently open. This one is very difficult. We may have talked about this one last week, but Raft's Rage is very difficult because these characters are kind of ass, right? Pigeon Pete is acceptable. This character at the beginning, I don't know if that's Muckman or, yeah, it's Muckman, I believe. Serviceable. I actually like Fishface, personally. Dog Pound, you probably have. Casey, you probably have. So you might have some of these characters available to do this, but I don't know if you have them at a high enough level, right? Like look at these two back here. This guy's level 18. This guy's level 6. Even I have trouble. Let me just say, even I have trouble with Raft's Rage, just because my characters aren't all that great for this particular challenge. Now, do you want to farm this one? So let's see. The first one's going to give you Movie Raft. Movie Raft's actually very good. So yes, I would go ahead and farm stage 1. Stage 2 is going to give you Nick Raft. Absolutely farm that. Stage 3, Vision Quest Raft. Absolutely farm that. Stage 4, LARP Raft. Yes, absolutely farm that. And Stage 5, Classic Raft. You don't need to do Stage 5 for Classic Raft because you can get him from the Gauntlet. And it's probably easier if you get him from the Gauntlet. So you don't really have to worry too much about that one. However, these other 4 are actually really good. I mean, almost all the rafts in this game are amazing. So yes, unfortunately, if you can get to stage 4, do it. If you can only get to stage 1, do that one. It's just worth it. The rafts are very good characters. It just sucks that the selection of characters is so trash. Next up, Vigil of the Vigilantes. Yes, do this. The Mutanimals are amazing. The selection for this one is much, much better, so you shouldn't have any issues getting this one. So where do we want to get to, right? Sorry, not this one. We want to not the first stage, who cares? Second stage, who cares? Third stage, who cares? Fourth stage, maybe you want Mondo? I'll leave that up to you. But stage 5, 6, and 7, and 8. So the last 4 stages are really where you want to go. If you cannot get to those stages, don't do this. You don't need these first 4 DNAs. You just don't. But if you can get to the next 4 stages, any of them really, then, and the first 2 are very, very good characters, very, very good. Obviously, Slash is probably the least useful. Leatherhead's amazing. So if you can get to stage 5, 6, 7, do that. If you can't get to stage 8, I wouldn't hold it against you, but definitely try to go for 5, 6, 7. And if you can't, I would skip this, honestly. In a couple days, we're going to have Legendary Challenge Usagi versus Spirit. This one's relatively easy. There's some really good Spirit characters. I mean, you got Leo, you got April, you got Snakeweed, Movie Leo, Space Leo, Pigeon Pete's there. Angry Ape or Usagi. So you should have no trouble with this one. I always like this one. This one's pretty fun. So definitely farm Usagi if you need him. If you don't need him, obviously don't farm him. And the last one, Platinum Gear. Always do Platinum Gear. It's just going to help you out when you eventually get to level 80 and you platinum your character to get their abilities up to tier 7. And this is the Spirit one. So again, you should be fine doing this particular one. So pretty easy week this week. So again, Wrath's Rage. It's an amazing opportunity to get Wrath DNA, but you may not have the characters for it. The Vigil of the Vigilantes do, if you can do the last 4 stages, or at least the last stage 5, 6, 7. Obviously, do the Legendary Challenge and the Platinum Challenge. You're going to want that. And then, unfortunately, there's still no tournament. I don't know if there will ever be a tournament. Hopefully there is. Either way, if one does come later, it doesn't matter who the character is. Always go hard because that's your best source of mutagen. All right, so that's this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back next week with another best farms for this week. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll take you guys out next time on F-TV. Take it easy.